Good morning. I'm Tom Tripoli and I'm here with our Superintendent Stephen Stortz. Today this video is all about giving you an update on how we are coming out in the restoration efforts after Hurricane Ian. Specifically, we're going to go ahead and update you on the progress made on bridge repairs, the progress being made on the irrigation controllers, your T-box project, as well as car path work. And then we're going to finish up and sharing with you the strategy that we're using and how we're going to reopen and exactly when we're going to reopen, because we really do look forward to you enjoying West Bay. We're going to turn it over to Stephen. Stephen, we're here at number 8. We're standing on the number 8 tee box. Directly behind us is the bridge that goes from number 7 green to number 8. Why don't you go ahead and share with the membership how you found this the day after the hurricane and where we're at.
Yeah, thank you, Tom. So the day after the storm, I was riding the course, 18 backwards, and I made it to this point right here. The bridge was raised up about 4 feet out of the ground. A lot of the pilings had shifted, some had broken off. So at that point, we realized that this bridge needed to be completely rebuilt. We were successful resetting a couple other bridges on property, the one from 14 to 15, as well as the other bridge over here going from 7 Fairway to 7 Green Complex. But a lot more severe damage to this bridge here. They started a couple days ago and they're already probably about a quarter of the way through, but still a little more work to be done here. All 21 of our satellite boxes were damaged by the hurricane, so all 21 needed to be replaced. This is something that we were looking to do in the near future, but here we are. We had to go ahead and do it now. So they're all 64 station satellite boxes. Right now we're having to manually control our irrigation, so we're driving from head to head and keying on the pilot valve on each irrigation head. What these boxes are going to allow us to do right now is toggle switch the irrigation heads on. So instead of driving from head to head, we're going to sit at the box and key or toggle switch on 6 or 8 stations at a time, let them run for about 10-15 minutes, and then come back, toggle them off, toggle on the next 6, and so on. Our face plates will be here at the end of November. They're still in production, so another 3-4 weeks or so those should be in. The boxes were shipped without those, so another 3 weeks or so we should have those and be up to 100% capacity.
Now the importance of the face plates is that's where the fully automation comes from. That's where the computer and the handhelds that Stephen and selected people on his crew can communicate. So until those come, we're still not automated, we're still manual. We're just a little bit more efficient in being manual because we go to 21 spots instead of over 1,500 spots.
Yeah.
And also, in addition, since we're talking about irrigation, as was reported before, we're running at 2/3 capacity from our pump station because we have 360 horsepower motors. All of them were damaged. We were able to get 2 immediately, and the third was being worked on. We have received the third one. There were adjustments that needed to be made. That's expected to be here today, and we will be fully operational with 100% capacity of water velocity. In conjunction then with our 21 satellites, we have taken a dramatic step forward, and this man is a lot happier.
Absolutely.
We're now on one of the tee boxes that was part, of course, of the tee box project that took place. Now, as a reminder, the necessity of doing this project was the byproduct of 3 grasses all competing on your tee boxes. You had Celebration, you had Tiff Grand, and then of course Bimini, all fighting and competing. It made for a very uneven and not a real good playing surface that all required different types of nutrients in order to really survive and thrive. So it did necessitate a complete tee box reconstruction and process to go ahead and redo. Stephen's going to go ahead and remind you of what that project was and then let you see for yourself how well that project came out, but how well it is actually did throughout the hurricane. Stephen?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Tom. So, like Tom said, we regrassed all the tees, and just as a reminder, we did go down 4 to 6 inches. There were 3 inches of just general fill, and then the top 3 inches was a 70-30 mix, 70% sand, 30% peat moss. After that was applied, they were laser leveled, so they're all completely flat all the way across end to end. And then we sodded all the tees. After they were sodded, we rolled them with a 1-ton roller to really smooth them out, and then we top dressed them pretty heavy to help the seams mend in. And as you can see here, they've all grown in nicely. Even with the salt water that we had rush across the property here, I think the Bimini held up nicely. It has a pretty high salt tolerance compared to some of the other Bermuda grasses, so I think you'll all be happy with the result.
Stephen, if you can go ahead and remind the membership what took place here as part of the project, where we're at, and how well it did as a result of the hurricane.
Yeah, absolutely. So there was one bunker on the south end of the green that was eliminated, and this one here we changed the orientation. So the south half of the green, or south third of the green or so, is for chipping only, and then the other portion of the green is for putting only. We'll have signage out here for chipping only and putting only, so you'll know which end is which is another reason why we had to add the green over at the Niblick, the other putting green. That's for practice for groups going off of number 10, as well as to help with the traffic over here at the main putting green, since we eliminated a portion of the green for putting. We also did a bunch of cart path work this summer. We did a total of about 20,000 square feet of cart path work. You can see this section here, how well this came out. We didn't get every section that had a soft crack in it, but we got the majority of the really bad ones, and we'll chip away at some other areas in the future as we complete other projects, such as the wall on 16 and bridges moving forward.
Well, before we finish this video, Stephen, on behalf of the board, certainly Greens and Grounds Committee, Golf Committee, and the entire membership, thank you to you personally, but also your team for the countless hours and the exceptional work that you have done. I've witnessed it, but really it's been resonated, and you deserve to know how much you are appreciated. Great job. Thank you. The place looks great.
I appreciate that, Tom. Yeah, the staff, since the project started over the summer, has really knocked it out of the park. Can't say enough about them. And then once the hurricane hit, they really just, the effort that they brought each day and just the dedication, I really can't say enough about it. So hats off to those guys.
We want to go ahead and close with when we're going to go ahead and get you out enjoying the golf course. First, I want to start by saying that we take it very seriously, protecting your asset as well as providing you the opportunity to enjoy your asset. And so we're balancing that right now. So we don't want to get you out here until the golf course is ready to accept the play, but at the same time, we want you out here enjoying it. The golf course will open the week of November 14th. The exact definitive date will be given to you no later than Thursday, November 10th. In addition to that, 1 week from today, your Niblick will open with a happy hour like no other. The Niblick will then follow the schedule of the golf course opening. So again, when we give you that definitive date, which will be no later than Thursday, November 10th, lunch will emulate and follow that opening. Now, we're going to have a modified opening because, as Stephen explained, we're still manually watering the golf course. And so that's going to require an opportunity for him to have a section of the day to accomplish that in order to secure and ensure the health of your golf course. So we will be doing an 8:30 shotgun. They'll all then be able to go in and enjoy lunch together in the Niblick, and we will stay on that schedule until such times as the faceplates are here, they all get installed, and we are then fully automated so that we can effectively and efficiently water the golf course, and then we can return to a more normalized schedule. So, on behalf of myself, Stephen, and the entire staff, we so much look forward to getting back to a more normalized schedule here at West Bay.